All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for interacting with these videos and all the support you've been showing me on all this Planet Coaster 2 mischief. Don't forget to subscribe. And we are very, very close to 19,000 of you nerds, so I definitely appreciate that. Today's video, we are going to talk about your wants, needs, and preferences for Planet Coaster 2 dark rides. Mine, one of my biggest things, I would really, really like separate loading and unloading stations. I think that could just really help with the storytelling and not having to bring people right back around to the main little area where they got on. Would love to see separate loading stations. I share a lot of the sentiment that Thrill Riders and his community share with respect to pre-shows. Would like to see more of an official, I mean, I know you can you can customize pre-show areas, but it would be nice to have like the guests know that they're in like a pre-show, pre-loading room and they interact with screens or any type of show that you're putting on. Continuous loading platforms, very, very cool idea. You know, your Omni Mover Haunted Mansion, essentially it continuously moves unless there's like, you know, loading the accessibility line, stuff like that, but it continuously moves, and I just think that would be a very interesting kind of platform to design around. Would love more ride vehicles, Indiana Jones, you know, like the Indiana Jones dinosaur, Jeep vehicles. Wouldn't even mind to see a King Kong, Skull Island type of Jeep, you know, larger Jeep bus type simulator. Definitely think they can improve on their trackless rides. Remember, we have a trackless ride system in Planet Coaster, but definitely think that could probably be approved upon. Another thing that Thrill Rider and them were talking about was walkthrough attractions for some of these dark rides, you know, not even getting on an actual piece of equipment, but making it to where you could walk through little haunted mazes, or, you know, I think that opens the door to so much stuff like little putt-putt courses and things like that that you see in, like, you know, Pigeon Forge and more of like the touristy park type areas, and not just, you know, full on theme parks. And then of course, me too, I am a sucker for any type of VFX they could add. I think the lighting, that is, you know, definitely I think it's like number one on the forefront of everyone's mind. Have to have that complete and total darkness without having to bring like the terrain or make like a big giant mound over your dark ride. There are a lot of people that are calling for that dark ride experience to literally get darker. And, you know, for me, I think just by, you know, we've not even seen one piece of footage from Planet Coaster 2 in the dark yet. Not that I can think of, not anywhere that they've posted, and they didn't show us in the private demo. But I think just by what you can tell by the lighting in that we've seen during the day, just from the little lamps and the little string lights, I think lighting is going to be so much better in Planet Coaster 2 just by the glow that we're getting. You don't have that type of glow only indoors and only if it's pitch black in Planet Coaster. And with, like I said, it already gets me really, really excited just by the sheer glow that in the daytime those lights are giving off. Going back to the VFX, I'm really interested to see what kind of waterfall VFX we're going to get, flames. What else was I thinking as far as these little previews go? We had indoor, we had the ability to do indoor weather in Planet Coaster via the VFX option. That is going to be huge. And of course, we don't know a lot about animatronics yet either. And we have to admit that, yes, Planet Coaster 2 is probably going to launch pretty bare bone. Like, you know, even at the beginning of this clip with the Planet Coaster Spooky Pack, remember, the game didn't launch with anything spooky, and there are so many different variations of dark rides that people are going to do. Not just, I mean, I know our minds kind of you know, swing right to spooky, but you've got pirate rides, you've got Western rides. People love making like escape from mine, you know, escape from mines, mine train type rides. There is just so much that dark rides lend to creativity and imagination in this game. You can come up with all kinds of creepy cool stuff when it comes to your dark ride design, and I know that that is a big part of the gameplay for a lot of people. There are entire YouTube channels out there that totally just, they're dark ride YouTube channels. So I'm hoping that, like I said, the vehicle variation, I could see myself like as far as water rides go, water dark rides, I want to be able to recreate Navi River Journey one day. That's like the first dark ride that we go. That's like the first ride we go to as soon as we get into Animal Kingdom. We make a beeline right there. It's kind of like a tradition. We ride Navi River Journey. Of course, I would love to do a true haunted mansion recreation one day. And I think that would, like I said, would really help with that continuous loading platform and, separate stations via, I believe, doesn't Rise of the Resistance. I haven't got to ride it yet. I believe it has separate loading and unloading stations. Remember, with it, you kind of come out in it. You come out in the daylight. It's actually, you come outside for a second, with the light coming in, and you kind of unload in that little area. So anything like that, any kind of simulation that they can tweak to give us that more immersive dark ride experience is what I'm for. But as always, guys, half the time I make these videos because you guys are way more knowledgeable than this on the technical side than me. So tell me, what was lacking in Planet Coaster that you feel you need to make Planet Coaster 2 dark ride experience what you're really looking for and what you weren't able to accomplish with PC1. Like I said, I love hearing from you guys from a technical standpoint, and what were some of the things that were holding you back? Was it the loading stations? Was it just the pure having to turn the game at night and completely make sure everything's enclosed to get that true, really, really dark vibe? Let me know down below. Let me know what are some of your favorite dark rides out there in the world that you hope that you'll be able to emulate one day in Planet Coaster 2. And just keep me posted, and I'll keep you guys posted if I hear anything. And thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. Let me know down below what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.